let me introduce myself. My name is FADILAH. I'm the college student at Aladdin University. I'm from AG4 class English department. This video about anything correlate to speaking. Um, for what I want to discuss for this video is about speaking, kinds of speaking, the speaking theory of Jack C. Ricard, and there are also 4 types in speaking. Next, there is transactional speaking, and the main skills the learners need to have to enable the take a part in transactional. Speaking is a way when we can express opinions on the other person or speech. Speaking skills are the skills that give us the ability to communication effectively. And there is have 4 speaking skills that must be controlled. First, fluence. Fluency is speed by speaking, for example, slow, moderate, or smooth. Second, vocabulary is knowledge about vocab. Third, grammar. Grammar does matter, and the fewer mistakes you make, the better you speaking skill will be. However, do not worry about making mistakes either. A good speaker does not have to use perfect grammar. For pronunciation is a complex area with a lot of sub-skill that can be practiced. Speaking of ability can be interpreted as the ability, knowledge of the sound system, or knowledge or language. Speaking for explanation and argumentation is a way when we can express opinion on the other person's speech with using an argument that can affect people or the other person use formal word and speech based on data. Referring to the speaking theory proposed by Jack Ricard, there is have 4 types of speaking. First, informative speaking. Speaking to inform. The success of an informative speech will depend on how much the audience could understand from the speech. For example, reports, lectures, training seminars, and demonstration. Second, persuasive speaking. Speaking to persuade. Persuasive speech are tools where you try to change the way your audience views an idea or a person, and so on. Third, speaking to actuate. Speaking to actuate is a higher level of persuasive speaking. Here, the speaker goes a step beyond persuasion and convincing. And last, speaking to entertain. The speech can be humorous or emotional to suit the mood of the occasion. When in the class, I think we used 2 type of the speaking. First, informative. Why? Because informative, the speaker describe a certain topic supported by certain facts. The second, persuasive, has speaking, because I think public speakers try to persuade or change the listener opinion regarding an idea and had the goal to satisfy his listener receive a point of view. It functions to exchange information. The meaning it is information exchange or information sharing means that people or other entities pass information from one to another. It is message oriented, which means to communicate. Meaning is a fundamental model for all work. C. A participant use strategies understand each other. This skill concerns 2 main situations. The first is when other participants in a group interaction, talk, or sign across the user learner to each other. It needs more question repetitions check for Ideas negotiation normally occurs. That means negotiation is a method by which people settle difference. It is a process by which comprehensive or agreement is reached while avoiding argument and dispute. Language accuracy is not always important. Without an accurate knowledge of their largest language, student will never be able to be understood. However, it's a good rule of thumb that accuracy activities come before fluency activities. And I think the main skills that learners need to have to enable them take part in transactional speaking in English, maybe all of the features, but the most important thing in participants use strategies understand each other, because when it success being controlled, then the purpose of the discussion will be achieved and make the best decision. For the end of this video, I'm FADILAH. I want to say thank you for all of the knowledge that has given us, and hopefully it can be useful for myself as well as others from now until whenever. It is. Thank you, sir, and also big thanks for myself.